First of all, we're going to go for sets, okay? So list the elements of sets and represent the sets with a Venn diagram, okay? So let's take an example of A. How'd you do A? List the elements of sets and represents the sets, and then represent the sets with a Venn diagram. So in question A, what we have is we got the even numbers. So the even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8. And then to represent this, you just get yourself like an oval, like an ellipse. You put down that it's A on the outside, and then you have 2, 4, 6, and 8 inside your circle, and you're done. That's it. Okay, that's question 1 done. Now let's look at question 4. The letters of the word successes. Okay, well, the letters of the word successes is D. So we go for D. What different letters are there? Well, there's S, there's U, there's C, and there's E. Although S appears 4 times, there's only one. It's the types of letters. Okay, so there's 4 of them. So then in you make your Venn diagram, and then you have S, U, C, and E. Okay, so that's question 4 done. Okay, let's look at question 8. Vowels in the word mathematics. So vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. So let's look. We have A, we have E, and we have I. So H is going to be the set A, E, and I. Just the vowels in the word mathematics. You do these curly brackets here, and then put them into a Venn diagram as it says. So you have A, put that little full stop beside them, just to show that they're different parts. They belong individually. Okay. Now, question 10. 1, 4, 8, and 10. Numbers between 4 and 31 that can be divided evenly by 5. Okay, so let's start off. We can go for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, these are the numbers. And then we get J. We create ourselves an oval to make the Venn diagram of it, like so. Here's J, and then what we do is we put in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And there we go. Is that right with you guys? Okay, so we have 1, 4, 8, and 10. Okay, let's move on to the next one. It says list the elements. Next question is list the, sorry, I keep getting this. So it is 1, 4, 7, 10. So give me a sec, lads. Okay, so on this one, what you're going to do is you have to list the elements. Okay, so so we'll start with question 12, which is Y. And so Y is days of the week beginning with the letter S. Well, I think it's just Saturday and Sunday. So there's Saturday and there's Sunday. So there's 2 of them. Okay. And then we'll go for question 14, which is numbers between 1 and 9, whole numbers between 1 and 9, including 1 and 9. Well, that's pretty easy. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's grand. Let's keep this going. So, good. And let's move to the next part. Okay. So X. So X is just do a green. X are the green questions. Y is the yellow questions. Yellow. yellow. And then finally, the blue questions will be Z. So we got Z, Z, Z. Okay, so what this symbol means is element means it's in, so A is an element of X, B is an element of X. So we can say is A element X, B element X. But you can see that A and B are not in Z. So you can say A not an element of Z. It's whether it's inside or outside a certain set. Okay, so let's start off. Is D inside of X? Yes, it is. So it's an element. Is 5 inside of Y? No, it's not an element. Is A inside of Y? No, so it's not an element. Is 5 inside of Z? Is 5 inside of Z? No, not an element. Is B inside of Y? Nope, not an element. Is C inside of Y? No, it's not an element. Is 49 inside of Z? Nope, it's not an element. Is B inside of X? Yes, it is. It's an element. Is 25 inside of Y? Yes, it is. It's an element. Is root 16 inside Y? Well, root 16 is 4, and 4 is an element of Y. Is root 16 an element of Z? Yes, it is, because root 16 is 4. And finally, is root 64, which is 8, is that inside X? No, it's not. It's not inside of X. So that's 20 to 31. Okay. So, what's our last questions? All right, I think that's all our questions answered. Okay, good job.